is basically like creating a force field around your Wi-Fi network, especially if you're traveling. Maybe you're going to a coffee shop and you've joined some type of Wi-Fi network there. Sometimes there can be some shady networks out there, but Hotspot Premium has you covered there. So let's talk about some of the other titles. I actually have I have them right here. So in addition to that, you get Maelstrom Basic, which basically helps keep your inbox clean and clear of all those newsletters and unwanted junk. You get 3 months of that. DocLock. Rachel, I'm excited about this. This is brand new, and this is a service that allows you to upload some personal files, like let's say, for example, tax documents, and you could password protect them securely in the cloud so you always can access them. But, of course, they're behind a password which you create. So I think that's a fantastic service that we all kind of need. In addition to that, you get Loopster, Movie Producer, which allows you to edit movies, and PyZap Pro allows you to put some photos in the cloud and create all sorts of slideshows with them. So a great bundle of software that comes along with your computer, in addition to, obviously, Tech Live Connect for an entire year.
You know, we've sold more than 2.4 million HPs here at QVC. If you have one or you're treating yourself to this, please give us a call. I know that Joyce called earlier. We're at 1-800-395-1601. We'd love for you to share your story with us. We'd also love to get in on the gift idea if you're getting this for someone, because you know what, we're friends here. We want to share secrets. I want to ask you, Alex, this is, first of all, it's a sale price. We're going to talk about power and performance, because if you're just joining us, now is the time to treat yourself or someone you love to a new laptop. This is the newest Core i3. It's 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is all about multitasking, multiple windows up at once. The 512 gigabytes of the SSD means we're talking about storage as well as responsiveness. It is a touch, so not only trackpad, but also touch. So when you're shopping for something and you want to zoom in, you totally can. Ships to you for free. Alex, let's start with the Intel Core i3 processor, because that sets the tone for this really being not only perfect for right now, but future-proof. This is going to allow you to love it and own it for years and years.
Absolutely. And the processor really is the brain or the engine behind your computer. I always say when you're looking for a computer in terms of specs, you want to first look at the processor and make sure that you're not getting an outdated processor, because programs are becoming more graphically intense and require more power. Think about our smartphones. Years ago, you'd never think we could shoot 4K video on our smartphones, and we're currently doing it. This computer processor allows you to not only handle the 4K footage that you're shooting on your phone, but also all those shows that you're probably binge watching on Netflix, on Prime Video, on Hulu, even on YouTube. So you've got the power and performance of knowing that this is cutting edge technology. It's the latest and greatest from Intel. It's the 10th generation Core i3. Then you couple that in with the 8 gigabytes of RAM. RAM is what allows you to multitask. That's what allows you to open up all of your windows and not have any lockdown, any stutter, any lag. Maybe you currently have a computer now and you have a hard time opening up multiple things. It could be because you have either outdated RAM or you don't have enough RAM, or maybe your processor can't handle it. Then you couple that in with a solid-state drive. All three of these work harmoniously to give you such a better computing experience. You're going to notice it right off the bat when you first start booting up your computer. It's so much quicker in terms of booting up and shutting down that you're going to wonder how you ever lived without a computer that had this type of technology before.
You know what? And the other thing is that it weighs less than 6 pounds. Is that right, Alex?
That's correct. It's a little over 5 pounds, about 5.5 pounds. So it's portable, and your battery life is about 9 hours and a half. And here's the thing, you also get a great feature called Fast Charge, which allows you to plug your computer in and you get half the battery life in just about 45 minutes. That has saved me so many times, Rachel. I love the fact that we have Fast Charge in this computer.
Okay, half the battery life in 45 minutes. I mean, come on. We are dashing for the deals. Hold on, I have to put up my, there we go. We're dashing for the deals, and I, put a little slash through it just to give it some, I don't know, energy. Dashing for the deals here means that we have actually moved things up on the calendar, and we're recommending that we shop early. And a lot of us are shopping early for the holiday season because everything has been kind of hard to predict in the year of 2020. So we want to make sure that you get those gifts, that they go where you need them to go, that they get there on time. This has a holiday return policy in place, so you have until the end of January of 2021 to return it if you don't absolutely love it. We have colors for you to choose from, 5 of them. This is the black oil slick, so you've got 2 choices. Choose your color and then choose whether or not you want Microsoft 365 or not. My recommendation is get the Microsoft 365. You'll be happy you did. You'll thank us for it. Most people actually who are purchasing, and good on you, you're actually getting the 365 because that will allow you to do all the kind of productivity work that you need to do. Black oil slick looks pretty on TV, but it will blow your socks off when you get this home. This jasmine blue is so pretty and very tranquil, reminds me of the ocean. Looking down as you're doing your work and seeing this beautiful blue, maybe somebody who has the birth date in September, the sapphire color, that would be fantastic. For the people in your life who love the precious metals, look up top because we've got rose gold, silver, as well as gold. E234297 is your item number. Alex, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. When I get this home, what's the first thing that I should do? And then how do you recommend I transfer my information from my old laptop to my new?
Okay, so there's a couple different things here. When you first start your computer, there's a virtual digital assistant inside of your computer. Her name is Cortana. She's going to help you walk you through the process of setting up your computer. It really could not be any easier. You can either interact with her using your voice or feel free to use your trackpad or your keyboard. So it's very easy. Within a matter of 5 to 10 minutes, you'll be up and running. From there, if you have any type of questions, you can call Tech Live Connect. They're available for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so they can help you do things like set up your emails, set up your favorites in terms of your web browser, and they can also help you transfer your files from your old computer to your new computer. You have a couple of different options. You can either store things on an external hard drive and transfer things over. If you get Microsoft 365, and this is part of the reason why I love Microsoft 365 so much. You get a terabyte of storage in the cloud. What you can do is you can log into your OneDrive account using the internet very easily. Go into onedrive.com, log in. You can transfer files into OneDrive from your old computer, and they will just show up on your new computer. That's kind of the magic of working with OneDrive in the cloud. The other option is there's a program called PC Mover, which is available, I believe, on QVC.com. You can look that up. Oh, look at that. Rachel just happens to have it. And you can use that. That is so simple to use. You install it on your new computer. You install it on the old computer. You tell PC Mover, this is what I'd like to move in terms of my programs, my settings. It really is probably the easiest way to do it. And you even have a cord. So if you want to connect it via Ethernet cord, it actually goes a little bit quicker, but it works using your Wi-Fi network.
I recommend this too. It makes it super easy. But on that question, are there any additional fees that I need to have that I need to know about that are associated with this laptop? Is there any, I don't know, monthly fee? Is there anything I need to be concerned about when I'm giving this as a gift? And how do I connect it to my Wi-Fi, I guess?
Yeah, great question. So as I mentioned, when you first start your computer, Cortana, who lives right down here, you can ask her a variety of different things. We'll talk about Cortana here a little bit more in depth in a second. She's going to walk you through, and one of the very first things she's actually going to ask you is, we need to set up your Wi-Fi network. So you'll select it on the list, and then you put in your password, and then you'll be connected. So it really, truly could not be any easier than that. In terms of your other question, any other type of hidden fees? Not at all. The only other fee you might incur is if you get the Microsoft 365. And here's the thing. You are not going to get automatically billed. You'll get an email saying, hey, Microsoft 365 is about to expire. Do you want to continue it? At that point, the option is yours. All of the documents that you have created with Microsoft 365 are yours to keep. You just can't create new ones. So it's very important that you know that. And then in terms of Windows 10, the updates of Windows 10 are completely free. So I like to say it's almost like your computer keeps getting better and better and better, and you don't even have to pay for that, which is so incredible.
Okay, so let's tick this off. You're getting the newest in the Core i3, the Intel Core i3 processor. You're getting 512. Is that right? 512 gigabytes
ever present
of that solid state drive. That's storage as well as responsiveness. I mean, that is huge. The numbers before, Alex, used to be like 128 or 256. I wanted to just make sure to check my notes. This is 512. So it's like a closet that you'll never, ever, 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 this big run out of. You know, when they say, I love you this much, like you'll never, ever, ever run out of. And we'll talk about why that is so important. But this is really the gift to yourself. It's a gift to you for connectivity. It's a gift to you to travel around the world. It's a gift to